Because the market regulator, SEBI, is working on a slew of reforms for the Indian capital market, starting with instantaneous settlement. This comes just 5 months after it announced a shift to T+1 settlement system. Yash joins in. Yash, seems like if this were to go through, everything that you would buy would immediately reflect a UPI, so to say, for share markets.
Well, that's correct. A lot more action expected and volumes expected, particularly if this goes through. And this came from a completely off-course briefing from market regulator SEBI. But the insights are very crucial in terms of what the market regulator has planned as far as the reforms pipeline is concerned. The first one, we'll start with the most interesting one, that is instantaneous settlement. Market regulator SEBI said that they are looking at something which is called an instantaneous or intraday settlement cycle, where if a stock is purchased on, let's say, Monday, the settlement for that stock, which means the debit from the account, will happen on the same day. If a stock is sold on Monday, the settlement, which means the credit to the account, will happen on the same day itself. Now, of course, this will give traders far larger opportunities to shift from one stock to the other on the same day itself, hence pushing the volumes on the exchanges. Also, the biggest positive will be that there would be no margin money which will be required to be kept with the broker. The next important thing which market regulator SEBI spoke about was the review of delisting regulation. SEBI's come across many instances of price manipulation before the company announces its delisting, and hence one of the suggestions which market regulator SEBI could consider would be to have a fixed price from the management of the company, in terms of delisting of shares. There was also trading regulations expected for perpetual insiders, and also standard disclosure regime which market regulator SEBI could look to introduce.
So 3,500 crores of the interest value of funds which have been released into the system on account of the improvements that we have brought into the ecosystem through the use of technology. This is on an annual basis. One of the things that we think is not very far off is even instantaneous settlement on the stock exchange. We are currently working on that. We are engaged with the ecosystem, and we believe that in the not very far future, we will have a mechanism which will facilitate instantaneous settlement.
All right, with that, let's